Alright, so just in time for Thanksgiving and the season of being thankful, I had the opportunity to volunteer at Capital Area Food Bank, and I really had a chance to evaluate how thankful I am that I have an opportunity. I don't have to worry about having food. It's there, it's not a worry. So hello students of St. Edward's University, my name is Alexis and I am a former volunteer at Capital Area Food Bank. And I'd like to talk to you today about why you should think about volunteering with Capital Area Food Bank. And so to do that, I'm going to talk about why we need food banks, specifically Capital Area Food Bank, and a little bit about what Capital Area Food Bank does, what they, how you can volunteer there, just information about them, and then I will discuss the benefits that Capital Area Food Bank gives to the community and to individuals who volunteer there. So firstly, the need for food banks. According to Feeding America's 2014 study, 1 in 7 Americans rely on the Feeding America network for assistance in getting food, and in Texas it's 1 in 6. So people need food, and they're turning to these food banks for support. And at Capital Area Food Bank, they have full-time employees there, but a lot of what they can do is reliant on volunteers and how many people turn up to help. So according to austinfoodbank.org, 50,000 people a week rely on Capital Area Food Bank and their network for support, and there's only 17,000 volunteers in a year. So there's a huge discrepancy in need versus supply and volunteers. And being in Austin, there's a huge supply of college students specifically. There's UT and St. Edward's and handfuls others just scattered around Austin. So volunteering, I think, for college students is a great opportunity, but I know when between my schedule, like work and class, I'm like, oh, I just want to watch Netflix and not worry about going out, and just especially it's getting cold. But I think because Austin's a growing city, it's really important to be able to help the community and take care of those who need us and make Austin a better city on a whole. So now I'll talk a little bit more about Capital Area Food Bank. So for 30 years, they've been a leader in fighting hunger, and their mission statement is to nourish hungry people and lead the community in ending hunger. They have 300 partner agencies in 21 counties around Central Texas, and according to their website, last year they gave 31 million pounds to families in need. So for volunteer opportunities, you can volunteer in the warehouse, you can volunteer as part of the mobile food pantry, you can be an administrative volunteer, or you can volunteer with nutrition education. I personally volunteered as in the warehouse, so I'd like to talk just a little bit about that. It's 3-hour shifts, Monday through Saturday. So if you want your weekends free, you can do weekday nights, or if you are swamped all the weekdays, you can do it Saturday. They have 2 different 3-hour blocks, I believe, every day. Let's see. Sorry, I just completely blanked. They have certain guidelines. You can only wear closed-toed shoes and like certain clothing. They don't want spaghetti straps. But other than that, it's really easygoing. You can socialize. They have music playing. It's inside. It's pretty easy. You can sort, you can inspect or package, and it's very simple. You kind of just go on. They have a bit of explaining, so if you're like, oh, I don't want to for 3 hours, they have, you can talk, and I went with some of my friends and had a great time. On the back of this handout, you can see more about the process of how they actually take your volunteer effort and donations and how they get it back into the community. And this is from their website also. So some of the benefits for Capital Area Food Bank to the community are they're involved in like so many events just in Austin. According to Fox News 7, they are part of the 10th annual pumpkin carving contest at the Sculpture Garden, and the deal was you brought in 3 cans and they would give you a pumpkin so you can participate in the carving competition. So they have that, and then they have 13 different programs and services, which I put on the front page of this, right in the middle. So they go towards like elderly, kids, some are from the summer, but year-round, all ages, they have programs for people in need. So individual benefits, just the sense of like fulfillment like you get when you volunteer and you're like, yes, I did something good. is great, and I know that like you may just want to like sit down and just like relax and have your weekends off, but they have so much availability that I mean you can do every weekend. You can do one weekend and just have your little bit done if you need like short requirements. But it's just very open to how you want to do it. It's just very simple, and you still get that feeling of I did something good. So in conclusion, I told you how the need for food banks and Capital Area Food Bank by detailing hunger statistics and specifically in Austin how many people rely on the food bank. I also talked about what Capital Area Food Bank does by telling how the volunteer process works and just more about their history. And then I talked about the benefits to society that they have, such as like detailing what they do in the community, like the pumpkin carving contest. So I hope that I'll see you all there at some point, just volunteering. I think that with your help, it's my hope that Austin will be able to grow and just not be one of the cities that's going to get left behind because they don't really focus on the people that are in need. I really hope that Austin can like incorporate them and make us a better city because of it. Alrighty, and I detailed the how to volunteer information, so step by step, just a simple way to do it. And if you have any questions, you can check out the website, call, email, visit in person, and we also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. Alrighty, are there any questions?